Good morning and welcome to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for the home opener of the Pope John Lions boys lacrosse team as they get set to take on the Immaculata Spartans. Mike Formisano along with you calling today's home opener. The Pope John Lions 1-0 on the season after winning their season tilt against the Riverdale Golden Hawks. Their first game of the season, 14-7 against Riverdale. Mikey Ramirez with not just the first goal of the season, but also, and we didn't recognize this on the broadcast, so I apologize for this. After the seventh goal that was scored by Peyton Fox, Ramirez won a face-off, and everybody came off the sideline to huddle around him and celebrate. I didn't know what it was, and I apologize. It was his 500th career face-off victory. So congratulations to Mikey Ramirez for achieving that milestone. And we wanted to celebrate that. We'll try and post some video of that later on the channel on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Well, the Lions 1-0 on the season. They're getting set to take on Immaculata right here at Pope John High School for game number 2. And the home opener, it is a glorious Saturday morning here in Sparta, New Jersey. The sun is shining. It truly, for the first day this spring, feels like spring. 75 degrees. It's the high for today. It's probably about 65 right now, maybe 70. Light wind. It is beautiful out here. Perfect conditions for some lacrosse. So, let's go over the rosters. We'll start with Immaculata. Number 1 is Owen Sanford. Number 2, Jack Kane. Number 3, Jack Armenti. 4 is Nolan Smith. 5, Joey Lamastro. 6, Joe Amabile. 7, Boa Almeida. 8, Joshua D'Alessio. Number 9, Nicholas Temple. 10, Mitch Carr. 11, Dylan Saliski. 12, Callium Lofren. 13, Ryan Prisco. 14, Gabriel Zatani. 15, Tyler Pollock. 16, Liam Nolan. 17, Alex Kozaris. 18, Connor Stevens. 19, Adam Sandborg. 20, Dominic DeBella. 21, Frankie Kukuza. 22, Kyle Holtby. 23, Colin Dana. 24, Will Drotliff. 25, Julian Stock. 26, Al Rashid Gordon. 28, Braden Bernaz. 31, Riley Rohrbach. 32, Jeffrey or JJ Basilone. 33, Aiden Green. 36, Devlin Gaither. Number 37, Tyler Perogue. 38, Quinn Hayden. And 39, Cole Hayden. The goaltenders on Immaculata, I have 2. Kyle Holtby, number 22, and Devlin Gaither, number 36. The head coach of the Immaculata Spartans is David Hobson. For the Pope John Lions, we start with their roster. Number 1 is Andrew Sanchez. Number 2 is Magnus Muggy Bars. Number 3 is Anthony Schnabel. Number 4, Peyton Fox. Number 5, Jack Galucci. 6 is Sam Canetta. 7, Travis Heller. Number 8, Matthew Sledge. 9, Mikey Ramirez. 10, Vic Fiore. 11, Hunter Perillo. 12, Nick Michello. 13, Justin Perella. 16, Amir Young. 17, Connor Clifford. Evan Wyatt is 18. Mike Marston, 19. Hayden Marshall. Number 20, Matthew Riley, 21. Andrew Gallant, 22. Brody Pillock, 23. Zach Cash is 24. John Brugner, 25. Chris Sabella, 26. Emilio Barranco, 27. Jacob Post is 28. Aiden D'Alivo is 29. Steve Leonard, 30. Michael Formisano, 31. Nick Boyanowski, 32. Sutton Fullwood, 50. Andrew Jessamaria, 51. And the goalkeepers, number 55, Owen Hull. And starting in net today for the Pope John Lions, number 52, senior Daniel O'Leary. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Father Michael Parisi. Principal of Pope John High School is Gene Emery. The athletic director is Brian McAleer. Athletic trainers Gerard Graziano and Jordan Martin. The head coach of the Pope John Lions boys lacrosse team is Joe Delaferra. I'm Mike Formisano. We're here live. Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey. It's the home opener between the Pope John Lions and the Immaculata Spartans. Both teams coming to the face-off circle. Go ahead and meet with the referees, and they'll take their positions on the field in just a second. The The Lions' next game on the schedule will be Thursday at Sparta High School. We enjoy and we invite you to come out to Sparta or come on to Pope John Lions TV on YouTube to watch that game. 4 p.m., the Lions and the Sparta Spartans. That is Thursday. The Lions 1-0 now after winning against Riverdale on Wednesday. And the next Saturday, we'll be right back here, Pope John High School, 10 a.m., as the varsity NJV will meet with Governor Livingston. So O'Leary heading to his net, and in net for Immaculata number 22, Kyle Holtby. Pope John Lions in their blue uniforms with gold and white trim. Blue shorts, Pope John on the front, numbers front and back, gold trimmed by white, and the golden domes, the golden helmets for Pope John. They're going right to left on your screen. Immaculata in their white jerseys with blue trim and silver helmets, and they're going left to right. Mikey Ramirez to take the draw for Pope John, as here we go, the home opener for the Pope John Lions, and Ramirez wins the face-off. He'll take it to the far side as Pope John will set up offense. Here's Ramirez right in front of the Immaculata bench. Passes it off to number 11. That's Hunter Perillo, who gets the start today for Pope John. Number 5, Jack Galucci up top to the right wing. He'll pass it off to Brody Pillock, the freshman, who has been sensational since he came into the Pope John's system. The junior Lions, and now with the varsity team. Pass by Peyton Fox, down to Travis Heller, over to Pillock. Pillock on the far sideline. Racing back, the pass to Jack Galucci. Here's Galucci running back towards the middle. Galucci over to Fox. Peyton Fox being guarded by number 17 for Immaculata. That's Alex Kozaros. Fox, the pass to Ramirez. Now to Heller, shoots, score! Travis Heller opens the scoring for Pope John. The assist goes to Mikey Ramirez. And Heller's goal with 10:53 remaining in quarter number 1 puts Pope John up 1-0. So Heller rips it past the goaltender, Kyle Holtby. And the Lions take a 1-0 lead. They had a 13-0 lead on Riverdale before the Golden Hawks scored a few goals late in the fourth quarter. And then Hayden Marshall got his first goal of the season for the Pope John Lions. Ramirez wins the draw, and he'll race back over the mid-stripe. Pass over to Hunter Perillo. It's out of his cross, fighting for it with Kolizis, or Alex Kozaros. Perillo picks it back up, gives it to Heller. Heller on the left, now to Peyton Fox. Fox with pass over to Ramirez on the left wing. Now to Jack Galucci. Galucci, number 5, over to Ramirez, number 9. Peyton Fox, number 4, down to Travis Heller, number 7. Pillock, 23, back to Galucci. Galucci on the far right, being guarded by 31 for Immaculata. That is Riley Rohrbach. Here's Fox coming in. The shot, save, Holtby, and it goes out of bounds. Heller's closest. So Fox, the shot, wide right, goes out on the far sideline. Pope John will maintain as Pillock's closest. Just underway here at Pope John High School. The Lions lead 1-0 on a goal by Travis Heller, assisted by Mike Ramirez. Here's Pillock. Pillock behind the net. Pass out to Galucci. Now to Ramirez. Ramirez, the shot. I think he was looking to pass, but decided at the last second to try for the shot. So it kind of floated in towards Holtby, went wide, and actually Immaculata's closest, so they're going to start it up. Number 28 for Immaculata, Braden Bernaz. Pass upfield as they cross the midfield line. Here's number 37. Pass over to number 1, Owen Sanford. Sanford now to 15, Tyler Pollock. 39 over to 37, and that is Tyler Pirogue. It's down below now. Pirogue. Pass back to Cole Hayden. 8:39 being guarded by Ramirez. Hayden on the far side for Immaculata. Looking to work his way in towards the goal. They do a 180. Ramirez knocks it loose. And Pope John is able to gain possession. Here's Mikey Ramirez over the midfield line. He comes towards the left wing. Pass over to Perillo. Now to Heller. Down low, but out of the reach of Brody Pillock. Immaculata is able to scoop it up. Number 38, Quinn Hayden. Hayden for the 22. Holtby, the goalkeeper, comes racing out of his crease. Pass up to Cole Hayden. Hayden over the half-field line. Into Pope John territory. Behind the Lions' net. Number 4 with it. And that is Nolan Smith. Goes back out, 37, Tyler Pirogue. Pirogue to 15, Tyler Pollock. Pass into the right corner to Sanford. Now back below. Pirogue has it. Pass off to Pollock. Down to Hayden. Back to Pollock. Immaculata working around the top of the circle. O'Leary defending the left post. Here's Cole Hayden moving in. Knocked out of his cross by Ramirez. He gets it back, however. Pass into Sanford in the corner. Number 2, Magnus Barge on him. Pass in front, Smith. And he gets knocked down by Hunter Perillo as O'Leary's able to make the save, but Perillo is going to go off for Pendleton. Perillo with a shove in the back. Well, the referee's picking it up, and he's putting it back away, so I guess no penalty on the play. 7:01 to go, first quarter. Owen Sanford. Down below to Smith. Smith to Pollock. Pollock fires, goes wide. Smith picks it up for Immaculata. Being guarded by number 8, Matthew Sledge for Pope John. Now to pass to 38, Quinn Hayden. To number 13, and that's Ryan Prisco. Now Pollock. Back to Hayden. Hayden, number 38 for Immaculata, down below. Takes the shot, goes wide right, and out of bounds. Immaculata's closest. They'll maintain possession. Owen Sanford back for it. Halfway through the first quarter, Lions lead 1-0 and a goal by Travis Heller. Now Prisco with the pass over to Hayden. Cole Hayden fires wide left by about a foot. And it goes sailing out of bounds on the back line. Nolan Smith closest, so he'll start it back up again. Matthew Sledge on him. Quinn Hayden with it. Perillo guarding. Now the shot off the post. And it goes out of bounds. So Immaculata rings iron. Pope John still with a 1-0 lead. Pollock passes back into Sanford. Bars on him. Buggy Bars chopping away, trying to knock the ball loose, and it does. Goes back to the Immaculata side of the field. Travis Heller is able to inbound for Pope John. It was last touched by Immaculata. 5:14 to go in the opening quarter. 1-0, Pope John leads over Immaculata. We are here at Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey on a beautiful spring day. Mike Formisano along with you calling today's game. Thank you so much for being here with us on the home opener. Pass down below the Immaculata goal. The left-hander, Travis Heller, with the pass over to Fox. Now to Ramirez. Ramirez being guarded by 21, Frankie Kukuza. Ramirez on the left, looking to come in on Kukuza. Goes to the center. Now the pass over to Gallucci. Jack Gallucci. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez waiting for the offense to set. Starts in the trot towards the right corner. Now the pass to Pillock. Saved by Holtby. It goes out of bounds, but Pope John's closest. Now the pass in by number 10, Vic Fiore, who's seeing his first action of the game. Now Ramirez popped out of his cross. Another shot by Gallucci goes out of bounds. Pope John closest. Fiore is able to beat Holtby to the back line. Here's Fiore. Tried to pass to Fox. He picks it back up again. Now Peyton has it. Over to Gallucci. Jack Gallucci being guarded by number 18, Connor Stevens. Gallucci on the left wing. Looking to race in on the left post near sideline. Pass back to Ramirez, who's now behind the net. Ramirez with a 360. Coming in on the left post. The pass. The shot. Goes out of bounds. Heller just missed the right post. Pope John will start up again. One of the advantages of lacrosse is that you can shoot, goes out of bounds, and if you're closest on the back line, you maintain possession. You don't have to worry about shooting and have it going out of bounds and losing possession. Here's the shot in. Bounce shot goes wide. Now back towards the midfield line. Who'll get it? It's Pope John who's able to push it forward. There's bars, but it goes right to number 17 for Immaculata. 17, Alex Kozaros. Kozaros coming in. Bars knocks it loose just before he reaches O'Leary. And Daniel picks it up. And Pope John will start up again. Great defensive play by Muggy Bars. Did it all season long in hockey, and now is starting back up with lacrosse. Here's Ramirez on the left side. Ramirez looking to come in. He'll pull it back out. And we have a timeout on the field. Oh, we'll start it up again. There's a referee blowing the whistle to start action. 2:32 to go. Fast moving first quarter. Brody Pillock back to Fox. Peyton Fox. Fox to Ramirez on the near side. Now to Hunter Perillo. Over to Gallucci. Breaks towards the center. The shot goes out of bounds. Travis Heller was looking for the bottom portion of that left corner. Just missed. Now the pass from Fox to Pillock. Over to Heller. Back to Gallucci. Jack Gallucci. Races in on the right. The shot just missed. Goes out of bounds. And who's closest? Immaculata. Cole Hayden beats Peyton Fox to the sideline. And Immaculata starts up. Hayden racing towards the midfield line. Minute 44 to go. Opening quarter. Hayden with the pass in. The shot. Score. Number 4, Nolan Smith beats O'Leary on the left post. The assist goes to number 39, Cole Hayden. And Immaculata ties Pope John at 1. The goal coming with a minute 38 remaining in the opening quarter. Nolan Smith from Cole Hayden. We're deadlocked 1 apiece. The Pope John goal much earlier in the quarter. It was off the stick of Travis Heller, assisted by Mikey Ramirez. Here's Ramirez in the face-off circle. He will go up against Immaculata's centerman. Scrum for it, and Ramirez wins against number 31, Riley Rohrbach. Here's Ramirez to start things up in Immaculata territory. Immaculata out of Somerville, New Jersey. About a 45-minute drive up from Somerville to Sparta. Got a chance to visit Immaculata High School earlier in the season when the girls' basketball team played up there. And great facility. Here's Perillo on the left side, guarded by Rohrbach. Now Gallucci, Jack Gallucci racing in. He'll pass back below the goal. Fox. Back up top. Here's Heller. He faked the shot. Now pulled it back. Pass in. The shot by Ramirez. Score! Mikey Ramirez just inside the right post. He beats Kyle Hope. Takes the assist from Jack Gallucci. And the Lions retake the lead 2-1 with 38 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Mikey Ramirez puts one in to give the Lions a 2-1 lead.
Go right.
So now Ramirez will go up against Rohrbach again. These two battling all game long, at least during the first quarter on faceoffs. And that's the first time that Rohrbach wins it on an infraction by Ramirez. So Rohrbach will race into Pope John territory. Gallucci on him. 30 seconds remaining. Immaculata trying to tie it before the end of the quarter. Knocked out of bounds. Although it was saved by Immaculata right on the line. No, they didn't save it. So Anthony Schnabel was over there to knock it loose. And it does roll out of bounds. And so Pope John takes over. Sanchez now with 20 seconds to go. Racing upfield, the pass to Gallucci. Gallucci on the left wing. Pope John's got to hurry here. Here's Heller. Heller looking to come in. Heller fires wide right. Goes out of bounds. They'll have 7 seconds to go before the end of the first quarter. Here's Pillock over to Gallucci. Pops out of his cross. Tried to pick it back up. He'll push it forward. Well, the Lions are able to push it towards Holtby, who makes the save, and that's the end of the first quarter. 2 goals for Pope John, Travis Heller, and Mikey Ramirez. And at the end of the first quarter, the Lions have a 2-1 lead on Immaculata. We'll come back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey, right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lions Boys Lacrosse. Mike Forbesano along with you, calling today's home opener. As the Pope John Lions, on the credit of goals by Travis Heller and Mikey Ramirez, take a 2-1 lead over Immaculata into the second quarter. Teams switch sides now. The Lions will be going left to right in their blue jerseys with gold and white trim and the golden domes, the golden helmets. Immaculata with silver helmets and white jerseys with blue trim. It's dark blue and that powder blue that you see with the UCLA and North Carolina jerseys and so forth. Works well for their uniforms. Pope John will take it off the face-off win by Mikey Ramirez. Now Ramirez on the left wing. He'll pass it back onto Perillo, now to Jack Gallucci. Gallucci up top. Races to the right. Now to Brody Pillock. Pillock on the right wing. Pass down below to Travis Heller. Down to Ramirez. Over to Perillo. Perillo on the left. Perillo coming in on Rohrbach. Down to the middle. The pass, the shot. Score! Brody Pillock! And a celebration with Travis Heller as Pillock scores his second of the season. Brody Pillock into the right corner up top. And with 11:10 remaining in quarter number 2, the Pope John Lions grab a two-goal lead, 3-1. A deadly shot by Brody Pillock there, beating goaltender Holtley for Immaculata. And so now Ramirez will take the draw against Rohrbach. He wins it again. I'll be preaching it all season long. Face-offs at center field, so crucial to the offense. Timeout on the field. We're going to take one as well. 11:01 to go, quarter number 2. Pope John with a 3-1 lead on Immaculata. We'll be back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey, right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lions Boys Lacrosse. Mike Formisano along with you, calling today's game against the Immaculata Spartans. Goals by Travis Heller, Mikey Ramirez, and now Brody Pillock have put the Lions up 3-1 in the early second quarter. It is a beautiful day out here in Sparta, New Jersey. If you have a chance, drive on out here. Get to Pope John High School for the second half of this game and for the JV game, which will be right afterwards. Pope John JV against Immaculata JV. But we will have it here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, so don't worry about that. We got you covered one way or another. Either come out, or you go ahead and watch us, or do both. Come out and watch us. 11:01 to go, second quarter. Pope John up by a deuce. Here is Galucci on the right, being guarded by number 18, Connor Stevens. Now Heller, back below, Braden Bernardo. Yeah, Braden Bernaz on him. Over to Fiore on the left. Fiore with the pass down low. That is Peyton Fox. Pass to Jack Galucci. Fox on the left. Back to Fiore. Now down below to Heller. Over to Pillock. Pope John's offense is set up so they really are evenly balanced between right and left-handed shots. You got Pillock, Heller, Galucci, all left-handed shots. Then you got Ramirez and Fox, Canetta, who's usually here, Fiore, all righties. Hunter Perillo as well. But you got a righty and lefty contingent, so you can decide. Head coach Joe Della Ferra with many weapons at his disposal. Here's Galucci racing in on Bernaz. Pass over to Heller. Down low to Pillock. Travis Heller, number 7. Pass to Galucci. Galucci at half speed, now full speed, coming in. Pass over to Heller. Heller, the fired. Heller ripped that shot past Holtby, but out of bounds. Now Gallucci. 9:15 to go. Second quarter. 3-1 Pope John. Here is Gallucci. Jack Gallucci. The shot over the crossbar. Out of bounds. So the sun is right over midfield right now. You're going to have beach weather or shore weather and summer barbecues before you know it. We've gone from winter to spring in one day. A lot of rain for next week, though, so be careful. Just enjoy this day. Here's Gallucci. I think they're talking to rain on Monday. We're trying to get out to the Pope John Sparta softball game, and hopefully, weather permitting, they'll get it in. Then Tuesday, girls lacrosse on the channel, because we'll head out to North Warren, Blairstown, North Warren Patriots. And then Wednesday, baseball home opener against Morris Knolls. They'll play at Morris Knolls Monday, but we're going to be here for softball. And then back at it with boys lacrosse Thursday against Sparta. Here's the shot by Heller. He scores! Travis Heller, his second of the game. And that's good enough to put Pope John up 4-1. The goal comes with 8:13 remaining, second quarter. Travis Heller, his second of the contest, to give the Lions a 3-goal lead, 4-1. So Ramirez back in the face-off circle against number 31, Riley Rohrbach. 4-1 lead for Pope John. Here's a face-off. Rohrbach almost winning that. Ramirez knocks him down, and that's going to give Rohrbach the face-off win. So Immaculata will start out. Riley Rohrbach pass to Hayden. Shot in. O'Leary's able to make that save. So Pope John pushes up the field. Here's Peyton Fox. Fox racing in. Fox passed it off to Perillo. Now Fox has it in the corner. Didn't have a good look at the net, so he pulled back on it. And the patience that Pope John has exhibited in these first two games, commendable. Instead of just ripping a shot, making sure it goes out of bounds, and then it turns it over. They wait. They're patient to get the right shot. Here's Gallucci. Trying to find Fiore. Gallucci over to Heller. Heller rips it just wide, right. Out of bounds. Pope John's closest. 7:10 to go in this first half. Lions up by a triple. 4-1. Perillo gives it back to Gallucci. Gallucci over to Heller. Back to Brody Pillock. Heller. Pillock. It's down below again. Here's a shot by Heller. He scores! The hat trick for Travis Heller. His third of the game puts Pope John up 5-1. So Heller hits the back of the net for the third time this morning, and it's 5-1 Pope John with 6:47 to go in quarter number 2. Here's Ramirez in the face-off circle again. He's going to go up this time against number 38, Quinn Hayden. And Ramirez wins that easily. He'll go back, come up the far side. Ramirez intercepted by number 39, Cole Hayden. Pass in to number 13, Ryan Prisco. Prisco in the corner, being guarded by Schnabel. Pass in to Smith. Nolan Smith, the lone goal scorer for Immaculata today. Cole Hayden back to number 15, Tyler Pollock. Pollock up top. Pass to Quinn Hayden. So you got Quinn Hayden, 38, and Cole Hayden, number 39. Quinn's a sophomore, Cole's a senior. Now Prisco. Down low to Smith. Pollock back to Quinn Hayden. Coming in on number 32 for Pope John. 32, Nick Boyanowski. Back up to Pollock. Now to Cole Hayden. Over to Prisco. Boyanowski guarding. Now the shot. Goes wide. Number 15, Tyler Pollock, taking aim at Daniel O'Leary's net, just missing. Cole Hayden. Back to Prisco. Boyanowski on him. Gives him a shove in the right arm. Back to Pollock. Matthew Sledge guarding. Cole Hayden. Sanchez on him. In low. Pollock. Saved by O'Leary. And I think he was in the crease, so Pope John ball. But a good save nonetheless by senior goalkeeper Daniel O'Leary. O'Leary passes out to Andrew Sanchez. And here comes Pope John again. O'Leary down the field. To Hunter Perillo. Perillo, number 11. And the ball's knocked loose by Cole Hayden, but is picked up by Pope John. Mikey Ramirez. Back to Perillo. Now to Heller. Heller up top. 4:32 to go. Second quarter. Pope John leading 5-1. On the strength of a hat trick by Travis Heller. Goals by Mikey Ramirez and Brody Pillock. Here's Galucci. Back to Heller. Heller back to the center. Over to Ramirez. Now the shot. Wide. Goes out of bounds. Perillo's shot just misses on the left, but Pope John will maintain. 4:02 to go here. First half. Pope John leads 5-1. After this game, please stick with us here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, as we'll only be halfway done. The JV hit the field after this. Pope John Lions Lacrosse JV style against Immaculata JV. Here's Galucci. Right into the quarter. Tell you, calling the JV game the other night at Riverdale, it was getting dark. It was getting cold. It was like, all right, Pope John's up 6-0, 7-0. All right, let's just end this. It was just getting cold out there. It was frozen like a popsicle. Here's the shot by Ramirez, saved by Holtby. I mean, Pope John had already locked up the game. I'm like, all right, come on, let's move the clock a little faster. But the boys enjoyed it. It was a nice 7-0 win for them. Shot in. Score. Number 1, Owen Sanford. Just underneath the crossbar. Past Daniel O'Leary. And Immaculata's second goal of the game with 3:07 remaining in quarter number 2. Sanchez scores to make it 5-2, Pope John. Again, the Lions won't have a game till Thursday, 4 p.m. They'll take on Sparta. The crosstown rivalry renewed. Pope John and Sparta at Sparta High School, 4 p.m. on Thursday. Don't miss it. We'll have it here for you on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, both varsity and JV. Ramirez wins the draw. We'll be back here next Saturday morning as Pope John will take on Governor Livingston. The Highlanders come in for varsity and JV games next Saturday, 10 a.m. Also, right here, Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's free. Shot by Heller. Just missed. And picked up by Rohrbach. He gives it back to his goaltender, Holtley. Holtley being pressured by Heller. Now breaks free. Looking to fire it downfield. He elects to keep it. Now the pass. It's Pollock. Tyler Pollock coming in to Sanchez. Sanchez looking to fire. Perillo tight on him. Pollock, 15. Pass down low to Smith. Now to Prisco. Prisco to Hayden. Cole Hayden with it. The senior for Immaculata. Being guarded by Ramirez. Pollock walking back to Quinn Pollock, sophomore. Now Quinn Pollock moves his way in on the far side, and Cole looking to break in past Ramirez. He does, but on the left side. Hayden moving in. Now Ramirez catches up, gives him a hit. The shot by Hayden. Save O'Leary. Another nice save by the Pope John netminder, Daniel O'Leary. Now, I can tell you also the Junior Lions lacrosse team had a few victories this week. I believe they're undefeated, both on the 7th and 8th level and the 5th, 6th level. We're going to try and get out to the Riverlax tournament. I can't guarantee it yet, but we're going to attempt to do so on Palm Sunday, April 12th. It's up in Delaware Valley in Pennsylvania, in Milford. A full day of lacrosse. That'll be on the Facebook Live channel for Junior Lions. Here's a shot by Pollock, and it goes out of bounds. If you didn't know, we've got a Junior Lions channel we set up years ago on Facebook Live. If you haven't got a chance to, sign up for that. It's private on the channel, so I need to accept it. But if you go ahead and put the hit the join button, I'll approve it, and you'll be able to see all of the Junior Lions action that's archived from years past and anything present as well. Shot by Pollock goes out of bounds. Immaculata's closest. Minute 2 to go in the second quarter. So we'll see what we can get covered for the Junior Lions this year on lacrosse. Also boys baseball, girls softball, girls lacrosse, maybe even a little girls flag football thrown in. Gotta try and set that up. Here's Pollock, or Prisco I should say, over to Hayden. Cole Hayden now with it. Hayden, nice move down to Smith below. Cole Hayden with it, 39. Pass back to Pollock, now to Prisco. Prisco, he's got Boyanowski on him. Prisco to the center, the shot, he scores! Ryan Prisco, the senior, puts it into the bottom left corner, past Daniel O'Leary, with just 29 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Don't go anywhere, folks, it's a game, as Immaculata's come back with 2 goals here to make it 5-3. Pope John's lead reduced to a deuce. Lions, if they can get the face-off win, will have 29 seconds to work the magic. Ramirez in the face-off circle for Pope John. Quinn Hayden coming in to combat him. Here we go. Oh, he wins it right away off Hayden. Quick reflexes. And he gets the pass to Heller. Heller tries to swing it. It's intercepted by Cole Hayden. Hayden with 19 seconds to go. Into Pope John territory. On the near sideline. Sanchez guarding him. 10 seconds. Hayden coming in the shot. He scores. Cole Hayden. And I'll tell you what, Immaculata with an impressive comeback here, late second quarter. And Pope John's lead cut from 5-1 to 5-4. 7 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So, unfortunately for Pope John, all that work, building a 5-1 lead, a hat trick by Travis Heller, and goals by Mikey Ramirez and Brody Pilling. Well, Immaculata is 1 goal away from erasing that. It's 5-4, Pope John. 7 seconds to go in the first half. A lot to think about for Pope John in the halftime locker room. Face off, won by Ramirez. They've got to hurry. 4 seconds. 3. Ramirez fires from midfield. Saved by Holtby, and he'll just chuck it downfield. That's the end of the first half. Pope John built a 5-1 lead, but it's all about Immaculata right now. 3 straight goals to cut the Lion lead to just 1. We're at halftime at Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey. It's the Lions 5 and the Spartans from Immaculata 4. We'll be back on a new feed right here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, so come on back. Halftime set right now on the clock for about 12 minutes. We'll come back in about 10, go over rosters again, and we'll have the second half for you. from Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey. Pope John leads Immaculata 5-4 at the half. Come on back on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.